Hi friends, I welcome you all for the channel of your UPSC friend. Let's start current affairs MCQ discussion for the prelims 2020. First question, consider the following statement. First statement, decisions of SAC at all levels are to be taken on the basis of anonymity. Second statement, BIMSTEC is a sub-regional organization came into being in 1997 through the Bangkok Declaration. Here we need to look for the correct statement. SAC, that is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, was established by signing the SAC Charter in Dhaka in the year of 1985. In the SAC, the decisions at all levels are to be taken on the basis of anonymity, that is with the consensus. And bilateral and contentious issues are excluded from the deliberations of the association. There are 8 member states in the SAC. They are Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. The secretariat of the SAC is located in Kathmandu. Hence, this makes the first statement correct. Now, it comes regarding the BIMSTEC. The Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. It is a regional organization comprising of 7 member states lying in the littoral and adjacent areas of Bay of Bengal. They are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka and 2 other states. The Southeast Asian countries are including Myanmar and Thailand. It came into existence by the Bangkok Declaration in 1997. This makes the second statement also correct. Hence, here the correct answer is C, that is both 1 and 2. Next question, consider the following statements. First statement, H1N1 influenza is a highly contagious acute respiratory disease caused by a type A influenza virus. Second statement, the treatment includes antiviral therapy. Here it is asking for the incorrect statement. This question is included because of the G4 virus. Researchers recently found G4 virus in the pigs in China. It has its descendant from the H1N1 influenza virus, which was a pandemic flu in 2009. And they are even suspecting that it may create one more wave of pandemic, because G4 flu virus have the capability to copy itself in human airway epileptical cells, and it showed the effective infectivity and aerosol transmission. Now, let's get back to our question. This H1N1 influenza virus is a highly contagious acute respiratory disease of pigs caused by type A influenza virus. This H1N1 is also called as swine flu. Swine flu virus does not normally infect humans, but there are some cases registered for the humans also. The main symptoms are cough, nasal secretion, fever, loss of appetite, fatigue and headache. And the treatment involves the antiviral therapy. Hence, here both the statements are correct. As it is asking for incorrect statement, the answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. Next question. Consider the following statements in the context of India-China trade relations. First statement, the trade deficit between the countries have never crossed below the $50 billion. Second statement, till now India has never imposed anti-dumping duties on Chinese goods. Here also we need to look for the incorrect statement. This question is included because recently by the government data it was revealed that the Indian trade deficit with China has been widening every year. However, in the past 2 years, the imports from China have decreased slightly. This you can see from this graph. Now, in the second statement, it is telling that till now, India never imposed, because of this word that is never imposed, it is telling that some extreme statement. Because of this, we can easily eliminate the statement 2, that is the statement 2 is incorrect. In the first statement, it is telling that the trade deficit between the countries have never crossed $50 billion. This statement is also incorrect. Hence, here the correct answer is both 1 and C, as it is asking for incorrect statement. India trade deficit with China drops to $48.66 billion. Chinese FDI has dipped to $163.78 million in 2019-20 from $229 million in the previous fiscal year. Here the important thing is Chinese FDI has dipped, okay, from the past fiscal year to present. The second important thing is India's trade deficit with China has also widened. That is, export is more than the import. As per the recent FDI policy, a company or an individual from a company that shares a land boundary with India can invest in any sector only after getting the government approval. Next question. Consider the following statements. The PCA, that is Permanent Court of Arbitration, is not a court in the traditional sense but provides service of arbitral tribunal to resolve the disputes that arise out of international agreements between the member states, international organization or private parties. Second statement, UNCLOS is the only international convention which stipulates a framework for state jurisdiction in maritime spaces. Here importantly, this question is speaking about the PCA and UNCLOS, that is UNCLOS. This question was included because in the year of 2012, in the Kerala coast, Italian marines accused of killing 2 fishermen in the waters of the Kerala coast by suspecting that those fishermen were pirates, and this issue went to the PCA, that is Permanent Court of Arbitration. Now let's get back to our question. The PCA, that is Permanent Court of Arbitration, is an intergovernmental organization located at The Hague in Netherlands. It was established in the year of 1899 by the First Hague Peace Conference. The PCA is not a court in the traditional sense but provides services of arbitral tribunal to resolve the dispute that arises out of international agreements between member states, international organization and private parties. This makes the first statement correct. And when it comes to the second statement, that is UNCLOS, that is United Nations Convention on the Laws of Seas. It is also known as Law of the Seas. It was established in the year of 1982. It divides the marine areas into 5 main zones, that is internal waters, territorial seas, contiguous zone, exclusive economic zone, that is EEZ, and high seas. UNCLOS is the only international convention which stipulates a framework for state jurisdiction in marine spaces. It provides for different legal status to different marine zones. This makes the second statement also correct. Here it is asking for correct statement. This makes the correct answer is C, that is both. These are the questions for today. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.